This is The Gorge. It's a podcast where my friend Sara and I gorge ourselves on overanalyzing a topic. The Gorge is brought to you by Coffee. That's KO-FI/THEGOR. And Sara, what are we talking about this week?
This week we're back after a long break of being grown-ups to play a game about being a bunch of immature shithead kids and a trash-eating raccoon. Because we're talking about Donut County for the, hold on, I had it pulled up, the PlayStation 4, Windows, Mac, and the iOS. And I wish I had known that before I bought it for my PS4. Because I feel like this is the ideal game for a phone.
Yeah, this also considering what the game is about, like
right?
Yeah,
playing it like on a phone or a tablet really would have been the ideal method of playing it.
Right,
but it's a little skimpy on content, so it's okay that I didn't. Maybe down the line they'll release challenge levels. I'm really hoping for challenge levels.
I hope so too. I mean, this game did come out last month? 2 months ago?
Last month, yeah. I'm really hoping for some kind of challenge levels, because, short note, the short version of a very short game and what will probably be a very short podcast. I liked it, but it's too short, and I wanted more by the end of it. That's the problem.
It's roughly about 2 hours long.
It is 2 hours long for $13.
Yeah, it's the price is a little higher than what I would expect for a game like this.
$10. It should have plateaued at $10. I know that's a weird distinction, but $3 can be a lot of money. And my brain just kind of does that math anytime I play video games. I'm like, you could have charged $10 for this. That being said, if you can get it on Steam sale, get it, because Donut County is cute.
It's really cute. It's really fun. It's great for just... It scratches the itch that Katamari has left unscratched for a decade.
That's the problem. That's why I wanted more, because just as it was really getting going, it's oh, game's over. I'm like, no, come back. I want to eat more garbage. Because it does. It scratches this weird... I was telling you when I first booted it up to play it literally last night for the first time. Last night? The night before? One of those.
Yeah, around that time, yeah.
I was texting you, and I was like, man, this is a Steven Universe game in a weird way, because it's got it has fun, poppy, chiptune music, and a little quirky cast of weirdos, and a kind of soft, pastel-y color scheme.
It really does feel like the kind of game that you actually would see on Steven Universe.
Oh my god, that's totally it.
You would see Steven or Amethyst playing it on their phones,
Absolutely, they would. Oh my god, you're so. And plus, it also because the whole game revolves around a donut shop, so that's part of it. But just the general aesthetic of the game, which is amazing, by the way. That's one of my favorite parts of Donut County, is just kind of the squishy, plushy quality of everything.
Very soft polygons,
almost.
Yeah,
cute, low poly softness.
Imagine, a Smash Bros. 64 character with rounded edges, kind of.
Yeah, it's so cute. And, I'm playing this, and all I'm thinking is two things. I'm playing it, and I'm thinking, one, God, I wish the new Animal Crossing could look like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? And two, God, I am excited for Ooblets. Which is basically the aesthetics of Donut County with Pokemon and Animal Crossing mechanics stapled onto it. And so this game has just got me even more okay, Ooblets, let's go. I'm so ready for Ooblets. I've never been hyped for an indie game before. And Ooblets kind of looks like if it could ever come out, because it's been in development for 3 years now, and I'm just please hurry. Donut County is just reignited my desire for a game like Ooblets, a game like Donut County with kind of its soft, squishy, kind of tactile world, and it's a game that I could play for many, many hours instead of just 2, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, unlike something like Katamari, like, there isn't really, even though it has a very simple mechanic and it's basically you're just causing havoc with an object in the world. Katamari has much bigger maps. Yeah. Like, I kind of don't like the fact that in Donut County, like, you win by clearing the entire map.
Right.
Instead of, the Katamari approach of the ball needs to get big enough. How you do that is up to you.
Right.
I would have liked much bigger maps that we could kind of more explore with the whole, and because Donut County really shines when it does, like, its chain reaction things, like when you are picking something up and it causes something else to fall, or you smash into something and it breaks into pieces you can manage.
It's fun little puzzle mechanics were really fun for being, like, it is such a simple thing. You have a hole in the ground and a catapult eventually. Yeah. And what you do with those two things is surprisingly versatile, and I really enjoyed it. It was just like, oh, this is little clever, like, timing and just a little bit of lateral thinking, and I loved it. It was so, like, that's why I really want, like, Portal style challenge levels. Yeah. Where it's like you start with a teeny tiny hole and you need to do lots of little puzzle mechanics to get to be a big hole to clear out an area. Mm-hmm. Cause I will say one thing about Donut County, and that Donut County understands the psychotic joy of clearing out a settlement in Fallout 4. You know what I mean? Like, right. When you get a new settlement and you have you've got the mod that lets you clean up everything, and you could spend like 4 hours just picking up garbage in Fallout 4, and when you're done, you're like, look at how clean this shit is. That's like, Donut County also scratches that itch, but like in like a softer, more fun look to it. Mm-hmm. And that's why I want more of it, because like, I love things like that. I'm like half tempted to buy, what is it? House Flipper? The game where you like remodel houses that everybody is crazy about?
The mobile game thingy?
No, it's on Steam. Everybody's in love with it. It's literally called like House Flipper or something like that.
I've never heard of that.
Oh god, it has no plot whatsoever, but everybody is obsessed with it. Because literally, this is a tangent, but whatever, Donut County is a short game. Mm-hmm. You start out, you buy like one shitty house, and you clean it up the way you would like in Fallout 4, and you redecorate it, and you repaint it, and you make it look all pretty, and then you sell it, and you take that money, and you buy another shitty house, and you just do that for like 15 houses.
That sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
It sounds like a power washing simulator.
Yeah, remember we were talking about that when we were playing Nier Automata, and I was like, man, I want, because you get that one level in Nier where it's like you have to, like the shoot 'em up level where it's just clear out all the cubes.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like Donut County's appeal would be great if it's just, hey, here's a bunch of trash in this level.
Clean it up.
Use the hole to clean it up and just make this area completely blank.
It'd be fun if you could do like time challenges, like you have, or like beat the high score. Not like you have X amount of time, but like, see how much faster you can get your a level cleared out.
Donut County at AGDQ 2019, please.
When I was looking up like videos to just kind of like look at Donut County and see what other people were thinking about it as like research, there is a speed run for Donut County. It's 52 minutes long. So, Donut County speed run at AGDQ. That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, I want to see some sick Donut County strats.
The suboptimal way to clear out the Coyote's vegetable stand, right? Oh no, this isn't my PB, man. I should have gotten that corn way faster, right?
No, I mean, I'm surprised BK never talked about something like that.
Oh my god, right? It just seems like the kind of thing they would bring up,
right?
Although, hey, how about the cast, right? They are shockingly charming.
They're all really, really cute and fun.
They're just cute and fun, and everybody has just enough personality for you to like literally all of them. Every single one of them. You're just like, oh, this is kind of fun.
I like that. I like when you can text people and you have the option to press the duck button and send someone ducks.
Yeah, then they send you ducks back. Yeah, just spam ducks at people all day. It's fine. Yeah, and it was just like all the little cutesy animations for everybody were great. I was just maybe because I just beat the game like 20 minutes ago. But I thought the bits where everybody was saying bye from the hole before you launch them out of the catapult. All of those little like animation bits were so charming.
They were so cute.
And when Coyote like comes out of his tent, he's in a suit and he's like, "I'm gonna be your boss," and Mira's like, "That's weird, but okay." It's fun. Like all of these little bits and bobs of this game are just fun and charming. I love it.
Yeah, it's it's a game that like I really, really hope they just keep putting out content for, Just give us a bunch of new maps, a bunch of new things to pick up and uses for the catapult and like, because you do the first few levels and you're like, okay, well I kind of get what they're going for. It's just, you just pick up the things and then you get to the level where you have to fill up the hole with water.
Yeah. And
have the bird drink out of it, the drinking bird, which I love, the drinking bird.
Oh my god, yes.
And you're like,
they're doing puzzles.
There's gonna be like things involved in this.
Yeah, and they keep adding more things and the addition of like the catapult, and you have to be kind of like quick on your feet for one, like the part where you shoot a chicken into the air. And then you have to get over to the little lever like quickly enough to drop a door so the chicken can get inside. Like little things like that I just thought were like, oh, there is more going on with this game like mechanically than I expected. I just thought it was kind of like a Zen game, like a flower or like a journey kind of situation.
Yeah.
Where it's just kind of more like zen out and play something kind of cutesy and fun that, you just eat garbage.
Right, yeah, basically.
Eat garbage, have fun. But no, it's a little bit more than that, and I liked that. I wanted more.
Yeah, ultimately, when I first saw this game, I saw screenshots of it, being passed around on, Twitter and stuff, where it was like, oh, I guess it's a cute little Katamari, puzzle game with nothing. And then I saw, oh, wait, no, there's cutscenes in it.
Yeah.
There's more to it than this.
Oh, right, because I linked you to the Steam page, and I was like, because we pretty routinely are like, what the hell are we playing for Indie Week?
Right.
Because if I have to play another pixel platforming side-scroller, I'm going to kill myself. And so it's like, what in the hell are we playing for Indie Week? And I sent you Donut County, and it's like, is Donut County got enough content to talk about? Because it just seemed like a Zen game. I'm like, I don't know, maybe. And then we both read the Steam tags at the same time, and it said it had story content, and we're both like, okay, sure, let's get Donut County.
All right, sure, we'll give this one a shot. Yeah, and then immediately these characters are all super charming and fun and dumb, and I can easily see a Cartoon Network show being made of this cast,
Oh my god, I would love to see a Cartoon Network show of this. That would be so cute. Even just an over the, how Over the Garden Wall is just a couple of episodes.
Right, yeah.
But an Over the Garden Wall style, just a couple of episodes and of just cutesy little fun, basically the Cartoon Network version of an OVA for Donut County.
Right, yeah.
I could totally see it, yeah.
It wouldn't even have to be, about the holes, because it's kind of hard to translate that into a story, but, these characters, hanging out and doing dumb things,
Yeah, and occasionally holes pop up. Stuff like that. You could just see it so easily, and it would be so fun, because, I was just constantly oh, look at all, the personality in everybody's houses, you know? You just get such a good idea, and of course, again, going back to my obsessive Fallout 4 playing, I love little cutesy junk houses so much. And so, I'm watching this, and I'm like, look at all these cute houses! Oh my god! Also, because I'm, almost 30. I'm gonna be 30 in 12 days.
That's weird.
That's weird, right? And so, I'm obsessed with buying a house right now, so I'm just, looking at all of these, cutesy little houses, and I'm like, I want to live in any of these! Because I want a house!
The little shack houses, the ones that Potter lives in.
Oh my god, I loved Potter. They're airplane hangar houses.
Yeah, bunker almost.
Yeah. The kind of thing you'd see in a Fallout game.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna talk about Fallout until I die. Yeah, like, I love the Potter house because it was just, like, I get all these little details and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm such a sucker for it. Because it's so cute. And, like, the bit with the snakes. Oh my god, and also the Trashpedia with snakes.
The highlight of the game, like the entire highlight of the game, is the Trashopedia. It is
the Trashopedia is a delight. It's so like, funny.
The best part of the entire game, because that is like the most like on-point millennial humor you will ever find in any form of media ever.
And because we're just idiots, I do think it's all hilarious.
It's so funny.
Cool Snakes is like a live spaghetti that can hate. And what was the other one I was telling you on Discord?
There was
if you make a crow mad, it will steal your credit card number.
I like the one where when you pick up the the geckos, and it's like, what would you do if you had sticky feet? If I had sticky feet, I would go on the ceiling and scream.
A megaphone is a plastic bird that scares you. Like, all of these are great. Clipboard is if you carry this and look mad, you can go anywhere. It's just so charming. Like,
they're all so cute.
It's just cute, you know? Like, that's like the appeal of Donut County, is just like it's absurd cuteness.
It's cute and fun, and it's got that great, like, I don't know if you noticed this, but did you notice that only the raccoons react to the hole?
Oh yeah, they don't just like keep laying around.
Yeah, they if you like brush over a raccoon with the hole and they can't fit, they'll cringe.
Yeah. And then everybody else just kind of keeps like laying around.
Yeah.
Was the croc's name Coco? Is that what I'm thinking?
Coco, yeah. Coco.
The croc, I love the little detail of that level with if you eat the stereo, then the music stops playing.
Yeah.
I love that detail. Diegetic music is great.
It's there's so many like little things like that are just great.
And things you don't even think about when you first start playing, like the hole filling with water.
Mm-hmm. Scaring the cat with the hole in Possum's house.
Yes, and using, like, the rabbits, like, trying to steer the rabbits with, like, a big carrot in the hole to, like, get one of them out of the pen. Oh, and the whole gag with like, bunnies, like, making babies. You think I'd get tired of it, but no. I spent all 2 hours just going, like, hee, breathing like rabbits.
It's the best gag. Like,
it's great, because it's just, like, explosive number of baby rabbits.
It's so dramatic. The game stops, the ground rumbles, and suddenly the hole just starts growing.
And just exploding with baby. Especially because the Trashopedia is like, rabbits cannot be trusted.
Yeah.
They're all evil. Even baby rabbits can't be trusted, which is great. And there's the rabbit in the final area that is holding, like, one of the blue cards, the card to get into one of the labs. I don't know. Details like that are just like kind of what sells this game, even if it is, again, I think a little too expensive. Just the amount of like care and detail work that was put into it makes it kind of like a fun little thing to poke around in for a night, you know?
You really get the idea that, like, a lot of this team was probably pretty small. Like, the credits are not long, you know?
The credits are not long. The name of the team itself is just one guy.
Yeah.
The developer is literally just listed as Ben Esposito, and it was published by Annapurna Interactive. Yeah.
But you just get the idea that, like, a lot of meetings were just, like, spent having fun, coming up with fun ways to use the hole to pick stuff up. Like, I love the highway ramp.
Yes.
Where you have to launch the raccoons at Pup's hot air balloon.
Yes. Oh man, that's so good.
You have to launch the camera up to blind them so they crash their quadcopters.
And the fact that all raccoons just have quadcopters.
I love that if you check the Trashopedia for the broken one, it's BK going, I don't want to talk about this.
I don't want to talk.
And then you look at there's a quadcopter ad you can pick up, and it's just like, what is the meaning of life? Who cares when you have a quadcopter?
helicopters. How about a fucking final boss fight in this, like, goofy indie game about being a hole in the ground that eats garbage out of nowhere? It's like, here, fight this murder helicopter.
Yeah,
and it's a better fight than the murder helicopter from Devil May Cry
2. It drops those fun, like, cartoon water mines.
Yeah,
the ones with, like,
it can fill your hole with concrete.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like out of nowhere too. I'm like, because they were joking before you start the level. They're like, we're gonna go fight the boss. I'm like, haha, boss fight in this game. How would that even work? Oh, like that.
Oh, like that. You can make it work. You have a catapult. That's right.
You've got a catapult, and they're gonna throw bombs at you. It's fine.
I just like the idea of, like, first off, before that, the build-up of, like, the final level where it's like, we're going to, like, actually use the hole offensively.
Right.
Because, like, the fact that, like, most of the animals don't really react to the hole or anything, the environment doesn't really care, it is kind of very Katamari in that aspect where, like, it doesn't, like, yeah, you are destroying a city, but literally no one cares about it.
It doesn't bother anybody, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, it was kind of funny to be like, yeah, we're gonna use this hole to mess up the Raccoon HQ. And then you get the Trash King, like, going on the PA, like, whoever is using that hole, report to my office immediately.
Oh my god, and the part where he's like, I'm not panicking, I'm just setting off this emergency alarm because it sounds fun. And I was like, when I got to Trash King HQ, like, I was just playing, I'm like, oh, look at all the depth here. I was really hoping that level would be longer. I wanted, like, 6 more rooms, like those 2 labs, you know?
Yeah, the little the little research lab where you have to use the snake to press the buttons to move the crane around.
Yeah, or the rotating thing where you have to, like, launch fireworks. You have to, like, rotate it in just a way so that the bird drinks the water so you can use the hole and blah 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 blah, you know? Like, that was really great, and I wanted more of that. That's kind of like my point about the game, is like, I really want more of these mechanics, because it is a weirdly satisfying and, like, shockingly intuitive little system of just of simple puzzle solving, and I really want to see like a level pack where they put out like 50 levels, but they're little tiny challenge rooms, you know what I mean? It's like, here, solve this puzzle. I love that idea, because that would be cute.
It's a lot like our issue with Devil May Cry 4, where it's like, the problem with this game is there's just not enough game in it for what we got, you know?
I wanted more, and honestly, I paid less for Devil May Cry 4 than I paid for this game. I paid $7.50 for Devil May Cry 4, and have gotten easily 20 hours of content out of it, which is weird to turn my Donut County review into a Devil May Cry 4 review, but I mean, you know,
it's the other thing I really like about Donut County, and this is kind of like a problem we've talked about like with like a lot of these indie titles, is that Donut County is just like really straightforward, and I appreciate that.
It's happy, and it's like, I would never fault anybody for making a video game about being sad, because I get it, of course. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, we've played a lot of indie games where it's like, oh, now I'm just sad at the end of it, you know?
We've played a lot of indie games with a twist in them, and it's nice to have a game that, like, the twist is that there's a boss fight in it.
The twist is that you fight a giant quadcopter with a bazooka twice. That's awesome, you know? And BK gets to be... The only twist in the game was I was like, BK betrayed them for health benefits? BK, how could you? And then he walks... I love that he walks out of Trash King HQ and he's like, I didn't take the pickle! And to Mira and Possum, they would have no fucking idea what that means.
They don't know what he's talking about.
He literally just walks out and he's like, I didn't take the pickle! It's like... They're all, like, my favorite is that all of the raccoons, even, like, the scientist raccoons, and that's in, like, major finger quotes, they're all idiots.
Oh, the raccoons are so stupid.
The raccoons are all so dumb, and I love it. Like, even King Raccoon is like, I can't get my hand out of this pickle jar, and he says, I can let it go anytime I wanted, but I'm proving a point. And he's just so dumb. He's so dumb. Oh, God. And it's just cute. And the music is really good.
The music in this game is really good.
Yeah, once I get done with this once we get done recording, I'm probably just gonna, like, go put on the Donut County soundtrack. Because, like, it's really good. I just kept, like, kind of letting levels run a little bit longer than they needed to, so I could just kind of, like, soak in how good the music is. And I'm like, did the one guy do the music for this game, too?
I don't know.
I'm opening the thing right now. Development. Is it just one guy?
I mean, it had credits. It had a staff.
It did have a staff. Okay. But it really is mostly just, like, one dude. Okay, but here, you want to hear the best part about this game?
Mm-hmm.
About the absolute... I literally just learned it while I was, like, looking up what systems it was on before we, like, started recording. So... this is the summary of Donut County on Google if you look it up on your phone. Donut County is an indie game developed by Ben Esposito. In the game, the player moves a hole to swallow objects into the ground, which makes the hole increase in diameter. The concept originated in a game jam that used video game pitches from a Twitter account parody of game designer Peter Molyneux.
No way!
Yes way!
I follow that account!
I guess there was a game jam based around, like, those ridiculous tweets, and that's where Donut County comes from.
Oh my god, I know the account he's talking about.
Yeah,
that's like the best account ever.
It's like the fake Peter Molyneux Twitter account. I follow it, yeah.
Because every so often you do get one where you're like, that's actually a pretty good idea.
That's a pretty good idea, Peter. And I mean, like, that's the definition of, like, Peter Molyneux's career. But yeah, I can just see this tweet in my head of just, like, a game where you play a hole in the ground. And someone was like, I can make that work, actually. I can make that into a good video game. Which is amazing. Like, I'm trying to think of the other, like, little charming aspects of Donut County. And there's so many.
Well, going back to the music real quick, I also like how, like, it's immediately catchy and you, like, immediately pick up on all of it. Like, you can, like, recognize immediately what song is playing.
Yeah.
Like, and it sticks with you, you know?
Yeah, they're all very poppy, and they kind of feel like the game isn't made to react, like, the music isn't made to react to what you do in the game, but because the music has a certain kind of flow to it, you will have little moments of serendipity as you play, where your actions will just kind of perfectly align to, like, what the music is doing, so you have these nice little segments where everything just kind of matches up, and you're like, oh, how nice. You
know? The post-mission song where you get a character screaming as they fall down the hole, and they has that cute. It's the same cute little
Yeah. It's so charming. I wanted more. The other thing I wanted more of when I saw it in the game, and I just instantly wanted it, I wanted more like Rube Goldberg machines.
Yeah!
Because there's a few bits in, like, toward the tail end where you're at Raccoon Lagoon, and there's, like, a bunch of stuff kind of stacked up like dominoes, and so you take out one part, and everything in that stack kind of just effortlessly slides into the hole. And I was like, I want a whole puzzle based around this.
Yeah!
I want an entire puzzle based around setting off a Rube Goldberg machine and eating the stuff that falls off of it. That would be fun. I can just think of like 100 puzzles. Somebody call me, and I will give you 100 puzzles for your hole.
Like, make a Donut County Twitter account where it's just send in your level concept.
Yeah, and then, I mean, just use the existing assets. You don't even need to make new ones. Just use everything that's in the Trashpedia and build a bunch of cool little levels and release them as a level pack for like $4, and it's like 100 levels or something like that. Hell yeah, I'd buy that.
Now, you know it would be cool, since we're pitching things.
Oh boy, let's pitch.
A level maker. Give someone like a Fallout style, like, you know, like box, and it's just, hey, stack up the objects and place things around. You have full access to the Trashopedia, and just put stuff around to pick up and then test your level and then put it online as challenges, like a Mario Maker thing.
Like a Mario Maker thing, yeah. Oh my god, that's such a good idea.
That would be so cool.
I would love a Donut County level maker. That is such a good idea, because you could just, like... Because, there's physics objects that have pretty rudimentary, like, it's placeable physics, like a fire in the hole. Haha, fire in the hole.
Yeah. Oh,
hey!
I get it.
Oh, I'm ashamed of myself. Oh no, I've become you. Oh no. Oh god.
Now the ritual is complete, and now you have
just
become me.
The same person.
Yeah.
It took long enough.
Now this is technically a one-person podcast.
It's The Gorge with Ben and Bera.
The other Ben.
Ben and the other Ben.
But no, like, you have a lot of, like, rudimentary physics objects. You have ramps, you have the catapult stuff, there's clearly only certain objects that can be fired out of the catapult, so, you're not gonna, like, break anything like that.
Yep.
Some objects do have, like, some basic physics, because you can... If something doesn't quite fit in the hole, you can kind of
like bounce it and wiggle it around.
You'll fling it around sometimes. You'll toss an apartment complex across the map.
It's fine. And you can use it to, if like a table won't fit in the hole, you can still wiggle it and knock everything off the table and eat everything that was on the table, and then maybe hopefully eat the table afterwards. Little ideas like that. I think if you gave those tools to like regular people, because the internet is fucking insane.
Yeah.
I feel like you would get some like little tiny masterpieces, just and a lot of dicks. Let's be real.
You would get a lot of things. It's just a cardboard, like a bunch of cardboard boxes in the shape of a dick, and that's the level.
That's the level,
but you would also get those like absolutely insane Kaizo Mario levels too.
Yeah, absolutely. You would get all sorts of like automatic things and stuff that feels like a real level of Donut County.
You would get the kind of level where it's like, you need to find the one patch of grass to get your hole big enough to absorb everything else, but like the map is gigantic and you have to like hunt it down. Like you have to pick up every item in a certain order or else you can't expand properly.
Man. Yeah, I was so afraid that was going to happen while I was playing the game in a few parts. I always thought like the physics would work to where something would just get stuck in the hole so perfectly that it wouldn't fall through, but there actually is a little bit of clipping. There's a little bit of give, like a thing will, if you think it's gonna fit in the hole, it's gonna fit in the hole. And boy, when you say it out loud like that, this podcast is filthy.
We've gotten 32 minutes in without like actually acknowledging how dirty this game can sound, and props to the Donut County devs for not making that joke.
I've been
at any point in the game.
I fit rabbits and carrots and chickens into that hole, and ooh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nobody once made that gross joke in Donut County. I will make the gross joke about Donut County because I'm 12 years old. I know I said I'm about to turn 30. It was a lie. I'm actually an immature idiot on the internet making jokes about holes. It's fine. But yeah, no, oh my god, like a level maker would be so good.
It would be awesome.
Oh, because I'm thinking of like, at pretty much every single time a physics-based puzzler has come out, or even like any kind of physics-based like game has come out with a level editor, you always get gold. Like I'm thinking like Mario Maker, Portal 2 had a level maker. Halo has the Forge, Fallout has the workshop mode. Yeah, you could do a lot with a level editor.
When you unleash something onto the internet that is, hey, it's the Mario Maker image where it's like, you fucking make it, you're so goddamn smart.
Yeah, exactly.
When a dev tells you fucking make it, if you're so goddamn smart, you get gold every time. Every
single time, and I think that would really help stretch the legs out on Donut County for a long. If Donut County had a level maker and access to just levels on the internet, boy, that would be worth the $13.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like...
Very much so.
It would be one of those things where, like, the level editor packs would completely overshadow the base game, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, God, I'm trying to think of a good example of that. I feel like Portal 2 is one of those.
The best example I can think of is probably the Call of Duty thing, where they will put out versions of Call of Duty without a single player.
Yeah, that's true, too. Yeah, the multiplayer aspect.
Yeah.
But I'm, like, thinking of, like, there have been games where that's happened, where they put out a level maker with the game, and, like, the base game just fell to the wayside. And I think the best example is Portal 2, because these days you can get... And really, we should probably play some Portal 2 fan-made maps.
We should. I mean,
if we get to time, because we both have computers now that can do that.
And we both loved the hell out of Portal 2 when it came out.
Oh my god!
What was that, like 8 years ago?
That was 8 years ago. Yeah, it was
on the Xbox 360. We played it.
And I was living in Florida, and we were playing Portal 2, and I just remember laughing until I was sick at one point. Okay, this is such an offshoot, but whatever. You remember that time when we were playing Portal 2 when you got like stuck between a wall and a portal and we're just like bouncing back and forth against it constantly?
It was I think it was the level where it's like one person has to go through a maze and the other like can watch them go through the maze at a distance, and they have to like
fire portals.
Fire portals and, like, move levers around to raise platforms and stuff. Yeah. And, like, you like, had me on top of an elevator and it just raised up until I got crushed.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we should probably play some Portal 2.
We should play some Portal.
We should play some Portal 2 fan packs. I mean, it's been 8 years. We could probably just play the base game multiplayer shit. Because I don't remember any of it. You know? I'm an old woman now. I don't remember that. But no, that we just got off topic again. It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, no, Donut County is, I mean, like, we've talked for over a quarter of the game.
Yeah, the game is 2 hours long, and I was like, we can't talk for more than 45 minutes about a 2-hour game. We just can't. Yeah. I mean, we can if we go off on tangents like this. But I guess the ultimate verdict is I really like Donut County, but get it on Steam sale.
Get it on sale, or I mean, like honestly, it really is best served as a mobile game. Like, if you put your mindset in the mobile game territory, it's a fully fleshed out gaming experience.
Yeah, you just don't sit down and play it all in one go.
Yeah, if you are thinking of it in like a console game or a PC game,
yeah,
it's a little skimpy.
So if you're getting it on PC, wait until Steam. If you're going to get it on your phone, pick it up. I mean, it's $13, but that's just because the effort that went into it justifies the cost. It is a very highly designed experience with a lot of handmade assets, and it's just pretty, and it's sweet and soft and fun. So yeah, pick up Donut County. That was an easy indie week because I'm not sad about anything. I'm still mostly just thinking of the fact that this game had a boss fight. I was texting you in the middle of it, like, I'm having a boss fight right now. Okay.
Can I just say again, like, I don't know what it is, but I love those mine designs, like the kind of like the little like the ball.
They look like something out of a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah, but like the ball with the little nubs on it. Like, I don't know why that like design is so pleasing to me, but I love it.
It's just cute and charming. And it looks like a bouncy ball or like a stress ball, but it explodes.
It's the I guess it's because it's like the aquatic equivalent of a big heavy black ball with a
with a fuse sticking out of it.
Thick fuse on it.
Yeah, it totally is. And it's a quadcopter piloted by a raccoon. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Right.
Are we good?
I think that'll do it for us. Yeah, so that'll do it for us.
This is probably the shortest episode we've ever recorded.
Probably, yeah.
I'm so proud of us right now.
So thank you to Visitor Reviews for background music. You can follow us on Twitter at The Gorge Podcast. You can email us at thegorgepodcast@gmail.com. And if you want to listen to something that's also about like 2 hours long and has a fun story in it, you can listen to Sarah's other podcast, which she'll tell you about right now.
So good at these segues, man. I am so every single time it's like, here's a new one. I'm like, where is he coming up with these? Anyways, hey, I'm in another podcast called Big Gay Nerds, where me and a bunch of cool queer friends sit around and we play tabletop RPGs together. We try out new systems. We have a lot of fun. We just got done playing Made RPG. I wasn't in that one, but oh my god, please go listen to the Made RPG episodes, because they are randomly generated and fucking bonkers. And then we just started a new block of Blades in the Dark, which I am in, and Blades in the Dark is probably my favorite role-playing system ever now, because it's so, like, simple and fun, and you're basically playing a Dishonored game, but it's a tabletop game. You should come check it out. We're at Big Gay Nerds on SoundCloud, and you can find the links to all of our social media from there. Thanks.
Yay! So yeah, that'll do it for us.
I really don't have anything negative to say, so instead what I'm going to say right now, because I was like, I'm going to get corny on Ben, because I don't have anything negative to say about Donut County, is you got married!
I did!
And you got married, and I just was like, I don't know, I just wanted to say, like, with people actually listening, like, congrats, dude. That's so
Thank
sweet.
you.
And I'm very happy for you. So no, don't fuck anything.
Besides my wife. Hey!
She's gonna kill you.
She is. She's probably very angry right now.
Probably. It's fine. But otherwise, like, congratulations, my mans, and good night, everyone.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.